okay, let me take at least 10 minutes to get into it, and if I don't get into it, you move on.
In the biggest social experiment in
2 hours and a half! That's a fucking movie!
Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization.
9 mil, 2 hour. Oh my god, the amount of money he earned. I can't. Oh my, 9 mil in a 2-hour video. Oh my god, that ad rev. And it's a Minecraft video too, so the ad revenue RPM is so high. Wow.
The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever. Now each
Yo, why was I not invited, bruh?
player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Farm for food, become a dictator, and build a society. At least as best as they can, because while one island is
I would 100% die from just falling.
rich green paradise, the other one
You're kidding me.
is a barren wasteland.
Oh no, they're poor!
It's up to each player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace?
There was this one time in my alt account, I kept getting this video in my fucking TikTok about like, parkour civilization. So I had to watch. And I took 6 hours off my day watching Parkour Civilization for 6 fucking... from the beginning to the fucking end. It was insane, dude.
Between the islands, or
I had to take a nap because it was so long that I had to take a nap, and I woke up and I continued to watch on all.
be war?
You know what? I'm kind of... Okay, let me take at least 10 minutes to get into it, and if I don't get into it, you move on.
What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen. All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video. I present to you the rich and poor 1,000 player civilization experience.
I'm not gonna lie, I would rather born in this civilization in the poor side because I feel like we have more content.
Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my channel. All right, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
Day
It
1.
was the beginning of day 1, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What is this place?
What is this place? Where am I? I feel like I don't know where am I.
Everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the
Island
the
1.
first one would be a barren
Oh.
wasteland. Hey,
Never
you
mind,
guys
fuck.
having a good
Fuck!
time?
Dexy Dex, because I'm 5 months and chat baby, thank you 4 months.
Rather to be born in
It didn't
Minecraft
take
than
long for the
being
people who
born
chose
at
Island 1 to
Philippines
realize
and
they had made a
Okay.
massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place.
Players
Okay, wait,
realized
it's
building
that
civilizations
barren?
on
Okay,
Island
wait,
1 would be
never-
particularly
Aw.
challenging. And not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable. Like
Dude!
the snow biome. Oh no! No! Help! And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Not going down there.
This volcano also happens
King
to
Panda,
heat
thank you
up
so
all the
much.
water on the island.
Okay.
This killed a lot of people.
Dude!
Now, to begin building civilizations, the players needed to find a tree.
Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty
Yo,
big,
Stunner!
too.
Thank you so 5 gifted!
Of course, it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
Okay, just get dirt, duh.
To be kidding me.
Meanwhile, let's go over to Island 2.
Was that BoJack Horseman?
Hey, guys. Life on Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
Yeah, but when things are too happy, I'm gonna start fucking like creating drama in my head because like because there's something wrong in the world, so I'm gonna start fighting other people.
And well, you are literally a piece of gold.
Yeah.
The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of
kidding,
falling
I'm
into the street if
kidding.
you're collecting
Try
wood.
to eat the
But
rich.
some people found a way to even work around that. So
I'm
deciding to go to the
joking!
bakery.
What do you mean, woman
And you're
moment?
forcing your employees to go up and get oak?
Oh, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
Hey, no. It's double carrots, triple carrots.
I don't want
say
carrots.
anything.
I want fair working conditions.
Also, because of the vast amounts of trees, people were very quickly able to craft tools that allowed them to mine underground. Hello, Saps. You doing okay?
Hi, Sanson.
Great.
So many diamonds already.
Wait, guys, the ad in W. Dude, guys, it worked. The ad worked. Yo, Cormings, welcome in. The ad worked.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were
How about now? Is the
thrilled
volume
with
good
their
now?
new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were very optimistic about their future. By the end of the first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
No pain, no gain.
Island 1 was still pretty far from having fully fledged civilizations, but there were communities starting to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving. Remy the Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular. Bread? And you could... What the frick? Why? Wait, is this a bread line? Yes. Oh no. I also got word that there was a small group of people who had chosen to settle in a weird...
In my opinion, okay, you know the reason why there's so many brainlets in Twitter? It's because life is so comfortable that they have too much time in their hands to think about things that shouldn't even fucking matter. But people who are like literally having to like work, have the J word and whatever, are too busy with their fucking lives to even give a fuck about that shit.
Location.
People at the volcano.
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano? Hey guys.
Hello.
The J word.
What?
I hope you're doing well, Sanson, by the way.
Welcome to the mafia.
Oh, Sanson, I'm doing a
Linguini,
subathon
and
soon.
he
Do you
had
want to hang
recruited
out?
About 20 people to join his Italian mafia. His goals were very simple: make friends and get rich.
Oh, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Call Me Cass was the leader of about 50
For my people to live.
people in a nation she named the Cass Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels,
My people.
bakery owners, and their employees.
They already made a cult? See, I'm telling you, man. When you have everything, suddenly it's my people. It's not our people.
Paid to work up here.
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict.
Oh, here it is.
What the heck?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the
Oh, you can't skateboard here.
shore right next to the Cass Coalition. Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
Oh, I like the name Commonwealth.
We're actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1 when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and
UK? Is this the UK? What
unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
The United Kingdom.
City current.
Ah, okay. The Commonwealth leaders were very ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1.
However, the
let's see
drama
what
will happen.
happens
I
in
know
the
there's gonna be.
following days.
I know there's gonna be fat ass drama here. Wait, it's only been day 1 and that's been happening already? What?
Players logged back in the next day. Nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event.
What is it?
Remy the Rat was running his restaurant when he
Remy
received
the
a
Rat-
visit from a
Aww.
player named Spoon.
Does anyone?
Spoon.
Night, I need food. I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yeah.
I do have food. You're private, but
Oh, I
don't
need food.
worry.
Oh, God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now this player, Spoon, was a rising leader on Island 1. He was known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spoon's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity to further his political ambitions. That is, until...
It was... No! Murder! Murder!
Oh, he's a traitor. He was trying to assassinate Spoon.
Spoon had survived an assassination attempt, which brought him exactly the attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1.
What the fuck?
People were drawn to him, and on day 2, Spoon used this leverage to establish an empire named West Helm.
Guys, I feel like he paid him to do that. No shot.
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
Oh,
Even though the people of West Helm were
no.
still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably
The Trumps...
high.
Okay.
Somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face.
He skinned him alive?
But now he's dead.
For the
Somebody's
first time,
mic!
it seemed like the people of Island 1 had hope.
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon. Nearly killed by some dude.
Wait, absolutely
Island 1 was
cinema.
finally starting to develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as West Helm. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Wait, that's so relatable.
And honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead,
Yes!
they found a giant layer of lava
Oh.
that stemmed from the volcano and covered the entire island.
Oh.
This lava layer ended up killing a lot of people.
Oh, no!
That said, a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh, in fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including a few creations by our mafia leader, Lingolini. Speaking of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
Hello?
I just survived an assassination attempt.
What?
Whoa. Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased!
Lego likes just take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty
Plus
common
one,
occurrence
the
on
fact that
Island
he
1
was
for people
getting
to try
killed
to
and he
rob
still
or
kept
murder
the
as a means
accent.
to get food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego likes is an enemy of the mafia.
But then, during our interview...
Wait, an interview.
Oh wait, who's coming out over here? There's some people coming
Oh,
down.
those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, wait.
Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect
de la
the sacred land
familia!
of the volcano. I spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion and use the volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Cinema.
Now, speaking of invasions, on day 2, the Cass
Hi,
Coalition
Zars.
was approached by an army of boats.
Oh, crap. Guys, I think we're under attack.
Wait.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
The UK is coming for France.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
Oh.
We are not here to invade, I swear.
Oh,
I got not here to invade you, we promise.
Why are y'all here? It's you mother.
But I didn't do anything. I just followed
You
them.
brought them all. I didn't do anything. Okay.
The leader of the migrants,
Wait, it was
exactly profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off. What's going on, Gus?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to
I'm
hear.
telling my people.
Now on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place.
Oh my god,
to
it's like the
settle, with open fields,
Philippines!
trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Caste Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch named Jofiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains.
I know for a fact that I know somebody would kill me because my buildings would be so ugly that they'll be like, "Why are you building like this?" And I'll be like, "No, but this is really my building." And then I'll have drama because of that. Mine was a good 20 months.
Cherry blossom trees and was the home of a small nation called Barbuland. What is this?
Life in plastic?
Oh god.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And lastly,
Aw,
the southern
that's
island
cute.
was big, but also extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there. Although I did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no
Hey,
roof.
hold your horses there, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Saps was
Dude,
one of
he's
the
still
few
cooking
players who
it,
chose
bro.
not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to
What
get
is up with YouTube videos when it comes to Minecraft? That is so addicting to watch. Even if in the Minecraft parkour thingy, in parkour civilization, even if it was the most brain rotted thing ever, I watched it for 6 hours straight. It was insane. These people are so fucking good at storytelling, dude. I can't. I'm so locked in now.
Still, he made lots of friends across Island 2, his best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination.
Oh,
all the way
finally!
up
They're gonna
north.
settle in.
Now, other than accidentally invading the Caste Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
Uh-oh. Drama.
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened.
Uh-oh.
We are the light.
Oh, no!
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They
saw
saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators, the inventors. See,
Praise
the
the
reason
sun!
3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace. But it wouldn't be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry. Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity.
Of course the rich doesn't want to talk to the poor people.
Perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
No!
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish the bridge?
Close the border.
Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
Oh my god! Open the borders! Build the bridge!
As day 2 came to an end, tensions were rising, both within nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next.
Day 3. What?
Guys, I need to
Island
get snacks
1,
for this.
I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al-Karasina.
The baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Lego likes. Him! The assassinator!
I put the hit out on him.
So to be clear, Lego Likes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates. You could probably guess how this ends.
Yo, Lego Zanga's here.
So is this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Not much.
Ooh. They're boiling him! Oh no!
Oh my
gosh! The Al-Karasina pirates had killed Lego Likes, but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Lego Likes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today. So you're expecting
easy
a
bounty.
later? All right. Well, I'll go.
Mashallah.
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor Spoon was still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Whoa!
Emperor Spoon had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
Whoa! Acting like a child.
When Emperor Spoon left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats, follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry guys, sorry, I'm late.
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium. On day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore.
Wait!
So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1.
Benji! I'm ready for Benji now!
Look at these Elysian guys swimming in the water.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single mushroom cow.
All right, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
Wait! The Lord has spoken!
All right.
We can kill it for leather!
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westholme's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first...
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
See, there were a few civilizations not
Guys, this so feels good. I feel like
the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina Pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Linguini Mafia. Oh, yes, they're waiting.
Hello, I'm looking for Mario.
Hello, it's me. Ooh, mamma mia! It looks like a small brain. It sure looks like a Lego lights.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cult would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters. As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1.
Yes!
At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
Wait, that was cinema! That was actually so nice! It was, like, doubly editing. Uh-oh.
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth.
Guys, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? I told you, people would get too bored having everything and self-destruct. What did I say? This is Twitter!
To move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving.
What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power.
Yeah, I knew it!
See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens,
oh no, the Brexit is gonna happen.
As the biggest factions vote?
It is ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition. Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass...
I don't see any issue with building things that maybe you don't like.
Hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of
building inspector, fuck off!
Made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry. What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Oh my god, the HOA, the House of Association thing? Fuck off!
Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and Tricolor.
They murdered him!
Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city. Oh my gosh.
Whoa, this is where I want to live in.
People didn't really know that much about Jofiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1.
Ooh.
That said, the rumor that Island 1 was
Can you put up the volume, please? It's already like almost max. How about put up your fucking volume?
So Jovial invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux. Flux, what's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says, we need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir.
What?
And because this meeting was the most important event yet on Island 2, Jovial invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation.
Saparata!
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
Bro, he just wanted to go solo.
Oh, no, I'm not excited. I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
Oh my god, this has like...
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks, it's great.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Oh my god, they're actually like, this is like some drama shit. What the fuck?
Darling, they're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent.
Is this the USA? What the fuck?
I'm on board with that.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous. Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them, food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
He might have a point.
Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the
Whoa!
There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys, Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal. To kill us and take our resources.
How would he know? He doesn't even know that.
One of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Whoa,
Are you
crazy?
Watch, this is ridiculous.
What's crazy, Jovial, is you leading all of us to our death.
Oh my
That's
god.
too much. We can't do that.
If we don't do
Dude,
this,
what is this problem, dude? Debbie, what the fuck? Zoil, this is a 1,000-player simulate civilization rich in 4.
Crazy.
What is happening?
Alright, everyone.
Why is this so selfish?
Let's just vote.
Oh, voting.
All
Who
in
votes?
favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, he's the only one.
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
Oh, Fluxian is gonna become like a dictator. On God. Ooh. Uh-oh. Wait! Oh my god, there's like 50 less people in Island 1.
I ran into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh my god. So you remember
Wait!
this guy? Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs
Wait!
and then performed them all across Island 1.
Up there in Wasteland Island, a boiling water sea. Let's go. No resources to speak of. Except a wooden tree.
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor Spoot, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens. He believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
West Elm took us in and gave us a little home.
Even though Emperor Spoot was a chaotic figure, Westhelm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian.
Oh my god,
There
I'd
was the
actually cry if I was a
Colosseum, which,
plebeian.
when finished, will play a major role in Westhelm's justice system. That said, Emperor Spoot was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a best representative.
Our final goal is to
Drama.
put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean...
Benji and the other leaders were concerned that Emperor Spoot is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spoot was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify. But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they...
That is the dumbest thing. Dude, are you serious?
But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spoot on their side. So they didn't know what to do.
Island 1, well, here we are.
Wait, the music is kind of fire though.
I just want to say, thank you, Spoon, for all your support. You're welcome. I'm the best. Glory to West Elm.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover directly over the
Wait,
volcano.
what? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that's fire looking. That is sick!
Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve
The queen
sacred
of
land
the
of
volcano.
So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty
She's the
than to make your
queen!
home right above it?
My queen!
Lingolini, meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
Wait, wouldn't underground be so scary because if the lava goes in, it's GG's?
Lingolini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite. It was the single
The game changer! This is the game changer!
And
Oh, Island 2 doesn't know what's coming.
Mafia and Infernus. Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him.
Here's the back, thank you so much for 14
the Mafia
months.
can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But Lingolini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return.
True, how dare
He
they?
secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything. Lingolini's hope was that Infernus never asks for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble.
Uh-oh.
That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today,
nice.
Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore. there was only one holdout.
What? What?
This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap. How are you elected exactly? By a vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected? What's that?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island One Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation.
The Covenant? The Confederate. Okay,
of really
shut
good
up.
PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they drowning this guy?
He's gonna die.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenants. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
No, don't go to Side.
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason. It's not for profit, okay?
Sidefall ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, the lava is rising, just to sell more papers. That said,
Are you
earlier today,
serious?
he had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island. Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
No. Oh my god! That's so sick editing!
The
What?
people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations
That was
and
cinema.
having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace. But not everyone agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
Oh, him. I don't like the fact that he might be right.
3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war.
Flux is gonna die.
3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
Plebeian.
Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
Despite all the
Hi, Dark.
chaos, Sap still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Saps, these two had become very good
W.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah. Loaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a
Friendship,
peaceful end,
W.
something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
Island 2? The rich nation. Whoa, this editing. Whoa!
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was
Yeah,
walking
GTA
across
editing.
Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
Seraphim, yes, us. Whoa! Whoa!
Seraphim! What are you doing?
What? No way. The second in command of Tricolor had just killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen. They killed Jofiel. Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader.
Back Back
No.
at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders.
Emergency meeting! Somebody's sus!
So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
Secret underwater. It was. Guys, taking a break. Wait, I need to heat up my. I need to heat up. Wait, I'm actually. Wait, just give me a second. I need to heat up something. Dude, that was insane. Stunner, they're giving us sub. All right, I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded. I'm ready. Day 5. Whoa! Wait a minute. Do you see how many people are more alive in the... Ooh, we're down like fucking 70-something people. Ooh.
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy.
Did you remove the cardboard from the frozen pizza?
Okay.
Leader of the Alcaracina Pirates, Nova Bucket, died very suddenly. Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh no.
Oh no! Are you serious? The classic?
No, I think I'm dead.
Oh
my god.
With world leaders dying left and right, the media had plenty to report on. The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're #1 because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo sidefall.
Okay. Oh my god, the drama is so stupid.
For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Oh my god, the alliance is
uniting the entirety of Island 1.
Ooh.
But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested. Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano.
Sapsuki, the raid! Oh no, somebody snitched.
Sapsuki just raided us with
This
a party
was a
of
disaster
nine.
for
Let's give
Infernus
it a
and the
warm welcome.
Linguini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of netherites to
Somebody
themselves.
snitched. Ah shit, sorry.
Immediately
Oops, I
after
clicked
hearing
by
about the
accident.
netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernus. And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite.
No, who snitched? Oh no.
Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
She said no? Who does she think she
People are
is?
saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
What? There's an alliance! What?
Rich. We are not. Now with netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field. But the volcano people are hogging it.
Why this share?
The Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully. We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
True. Guys, why can't we all get along?
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jofiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you know, you still
Oh
made me
my
feel important.
god.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably
Oh
drops.
my god.
Now, after Jofiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth. But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Alvin's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well...
No way!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Wolfram's dead.
Guys, everybody's just dying!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments. This Commonwealth citizen went to the Caste Coalition to complain to Caste directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote,
How the fuck did they even find that out?
netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Caste Coalition thrived. But
a foolish
statement.
statement.
Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implies I get paid.
Is he not getting paid?
Skip out on work.
You hear this woman?
Probably
Earlier, Work Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbie Land. So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Caste Coalition.
Yeah, that's what he gets. That's what he
You
gets.
have to yell louder. I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer to the ground.
Oh my god. Oh my god. They killed him. That is the dumbest death.
Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps's meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their way.
Demi's kind of death. Okay.
As the leaders and representatives arrived, there was one
Guys, do you think
person
that
who would
scenario happened one-to-one in your life?
be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting. Before the meeting started, Flux...
100%. Let me get my fucking frozen pizza. Give me a second. No! It burned! No! It burned a bit. It burned just a little bit. It's not too bad. It just burned a little bit.
called me to his underground bunker because he had
I
something.
put it in the mic. Dude, I put it in the oven. Demi, what is this? Guys, no more interruption with our movie night.
To tell me, Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
Guys, do you think he's right? Yay or nay?
You got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it.
I think he's kind of right. He's
We
just
can
saying
still
it
save
wrong.
this island,
You know what I mean?
But the current leadership has to go.
What do you mean has to go?
Whoa! Uh-oh.
Has to go. Removed.
Wait.
And I'm done.
Civil
with
War!
It's gonna happen today.
Alright, leaders, welcome.
Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know,
The
during
Red
the first
Wedding.
meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way. I told Seraphim to kill Jofield. And today, we will finish the job!
Wait! No!
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
No!
Bring it to the table. If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Aye. Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
I have something to say. Is there?
But they can all work it out!
Possibility, any possibility that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofield by Seraphim is any way connected. Is there a conspiracy going on
Conspiracy
right now? Do we think
theory!
that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe that leaders are not safe.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I also don't think the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him. But if you had to betray one person,
But
to
that's his
save
friend.
1,000,
That's
would
his
you?
friend. No! We can't do this! Oh my!
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Oh my god!
Why is there a trap? Is this all a setup? Saps. Where's Saps? Where did he go? Did Saps do this? Wait, Saps? You have to find him.
Put him down! Kill him! Kill
Saps! Saps! No!
No more interruption. I'm interrupting you. Wow, though. A whole year and we get
No,
to see a
Saps,
kid
you
in
got-
Minecraft
you got
SMP.
thrown in the dirt.
This is cinema.
That's still the 1 year. No! They got thrown in the. Oh my! Taiki, they got prime
It
for
was
9
a new
months.
day, and Island 2 was in shock. On day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jofield, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this. He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan. But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across
4 other.
the island.
Don't mention their name. Who
The
cares?
people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed. Oh!
Oh my god!
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps. And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be. With that, all the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Cast Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed. While
Saps,
Flux
no, please
got
don't
away
understand if you
with
just
it all.
explain!
If you had to betray one person to save thousands, would you?
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands.
Oh my
will
god! Dude,
finally
this is
fall.
cinema! Guys, we're only like almost not even halfway done.
One day to prepare.
Wow.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the
Yo,
hatred
they're
against
chilling.
Island 2 that
Yo,
was
they're-
popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
I'm building a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up and up and up and was never seen again.
He actually built something! What?
Now, Day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
No! Come on! No, jump! What about me? I can shoot. No!
Oh my.
What? I didn't do anything. I play Mish. Meanwhile, at Elysium,
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Kenji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Oh my god, they actually built a whole trial thing.
The mushroom cow, Gerald, has been stolen.
No!
There they all go. Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Is poison fatal?
So his customers had instead
Is
started buying their
poison
food
fatal?
from another player named Dinosaur. That is, until...
Oh my god, oh my god.
What is he?
The loud.
Permanently closed. All food is now at... Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosaur?
Can we just give them clemency on?
Anyway, on Day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete.
Yay! The Coliseum!
Do I actually have to say legally?
No?
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed, and that's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular leader who got things done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one. There has been a small but coordinated secret revolution growing in West Helm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spood. The two leading figures are West Helm citizen Ramsay and West Helm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Coliseum, not knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane.
The first part
It's
of
a
their plan was to take out
Coliseum?
Spood's
Hello?
second in command, a player named Owo.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Second in command down. But Ramsay was immediately chased down by West Helm's
You
army.
could have made something happen, man.
Oh.
Oh, died.
Oh. With Ramsay dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader
Is he the
of
guy
the
from-
revolution. But he also knew it was
Is he
only
the
a
guy
matter of
from
time
Fullmetal's
before Spood
Alchemist?
finds out about his plans.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm. Glory to West Helm.
Yeah, Armstrong. Hi, Cookies. Oh, sheeshers, dude.
Before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders
Guys,
all
I'm
met
so
to
excited
discuss
for when
what
the
to
border
do
drops.
about the Netherites in the volcano. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini
No, Commander, what are you talking about?
Keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with West Helm's representative and Spood's newly appointed second-in-command,
Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus' job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some
authorization?
The big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
Sidica, come on, dude. It's not yours.
It is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, trade
things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
What?
Oh, wow. Now, Lingolini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
Yes, Mario! Mamma mia!
Soon, people started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
Volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
What? Dude, what? What's up with Seneca? She's just being cynical for no reason.
On the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It
Ah.
will not in the next 2 days.
I doubt it.
No, that's sci-fi propaganda.
That's propaganda. That's propaganda.
After even more discussion, Westhelm made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
So
why?
Big announcement.
Why is she being such a stingy ass?
The territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus. And we will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
Yes! Linguini!
Seneca's leaving? Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
WWW.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me.
Saps, no!
Ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
I'm screwed. What am I supposed to do?
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had
Feeling cookies like
decided
a
that
17
he would
months of
turn
Prime.
himself in under the condition that
This
he is given
some
a fair
high-quality
trial.
Minecraft content farming.
Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call me Cass, and of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my god, he was AFK!
There we go. To the world, this looked like yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it
He
was
was
a
taking a
strategic
little
progression
nap.
toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1. In fact, the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans.
Guys, we don't have time to be fighting within, like, our nations. We need to go
off the table.
all unite.
The construction of the
borders are closed. The borders are opening.
After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working. Now, the Cass Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on Day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops, although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
And I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
True, be careful, Queen.
Major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
I want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saparata to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed. Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
Oh my god.
But first...
Stop it, citizen!
I've been searching for something down in the mines.
Oh! They're moving the warden up. No. No, they're not.
Are they killing him?
They're bringing it to
Oh no! Oh no!
Rising lava? So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft. Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic. The lava is not rising, but this is just as dangerous.
Wait, that's ingenious!
The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1.
Wait, what is happening?
Terrorizing civilizations.
Oh my! Oh my god! No!
Dude, how is anyone gonna stop this? Until eventually it got to West Helm. But the West Helm army was ready.
Yo, this is such cinema!
Aim! Fire!
Oh.
Come on. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, there's so many people dead in Island 1!
Welcome to West Helm.
It went inside a house! It went inside a house! Wait! Granada, stop! Holy!
The defendant Saparata is accused of 7 counts of
No,
murder,
Saps!
including the murder
Saparata
of
is
Josie, the murder of
innocent!
Alpha and the murder of our very own Coraline. I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling.
No!
Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor, Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after
Bro, you even gave like you're so much for 6 months, and so we think you're 16 months.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saparata.
No!
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It was Saps. You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. May your death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of
You
his life.
can!
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
Who the fuck is throwing tomatoes? You're gonna. Oh my god, a chicken fucking.
Before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself.
Oh!
What? Gotoga, Hive Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Hold on.
When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap.
Sus!
That's rather interesting.
What about it?
The trap too!
Well, Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
No, he misspoke.
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision. Judge Timebomb, find Sakurada. Guilty on all counts.
No!
Saps is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately.
No! He's innocent! Saps, you idiot! You should have just kept running away!
Wait.
He's running!
No way. No way.
He's running! Wait! Go!
Fall damage.
No!
Where'd he go? Bodyguards.
He escaped, man.
No way! He was able to run away! No way! The world's greatest escape in history! Oh my... That's my goat.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
Murderer. Right. Guilty on all counts.
Disgrace to all of the island.
Saps, why did you do this?
No! And now he has to go alone. No! Saps! It wasn't him! Ooh! What was that? Fucking Nikita's screaming.
Shouldn't it be dropping soon?
Yeah, I think so.
The border. Oh my god. Day 7. It has dropped. The border has dropped. The border has dropped.
At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
Is this Island 1? Whoa!
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2. They're taking the sheep, but the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
Probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the 2 islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other.
Oh!
Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
We've linked Island 1 and Island 2.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared.
No. This is it.
Very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
Yay! The water's not boiling my
Day
skin.
7, Lingolini made a big decision.
Uh-oh.
He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
Wait, what?
Organized in Island 1.
After yesterday's netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini went far away and set
But he's in the right.
coalition.
He's literally in the
So
right.
you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Cass coalition.
Wait, is this where... Oh.
That said,
Imagine
the
they
Cass
see
coalition
Saps.
was now bigger
Oh my
than
God.
ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
We are gathered here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in shambles. Saps' trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth, which at one point was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7,
God,
most
you
of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot.
Krago? Oh, I thought somebody's username was Krago.
Island 1, and it actually did work until one of the people who moved in was Night Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Wait.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting
Notice how the UK themed kingdom felt? Hashtag noticing.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping from his trial.
I don't know,
although
man.
his
Maybe
spirits
the
were
idea of the
quickly
United Kingdoms doesn't work out.
Don't do too anymore.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1. But it wouldn't be so easy. Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected.
Oh my god.
He's trying to use the bridge.
What?
No way.
What? Wait, he saw him.
What the heck? What are you doing, bro?
What the heck?
Island 1.
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1.
Oh no.
Saps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island, although what happened next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Hello. You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good here. on the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic civilization on Island 1.
How was the trip?
I ran across the giant bridge that Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
When Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turntap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission.
What?
Turntap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2, but not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
No! No!
He betrayed us, humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday,
oh my
Linguini
god!
opened up the volcano for netherite mine, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano.
Linguini, watch out!
Seneca felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Linguini had done, and Seneca wanted revenge. Oh!
Everything is like in a circle right now. It's insane.
Oh my god. Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Seneca's bidding wasn't just because she let them mine for netherite before anyone else. But because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Linguini so publicly betrayed Infernus.
What?
They found him.
Hey, you ever thought about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace.
Just let everybody mine. I don't understand.
Oh, here they go.
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
What?
Oh, they've got him. They've got him.
No.
The Covenant had massacred the Linguini Mafia. Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done.
Oh, could they?
Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super
fucking
rare
Flux,
armor
dude.
trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died. Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps
I don't like
killed
Seneca,
because
man. I
Saps
can't
was the
believe
only other
she
person
killed like
in
the
the
number one
world who knew
content.
that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything.
You're on Seneca's
And ideally, the
side.
sooner Saps dies, the better, because of
It
incidents
wasn't
like
even
yesterday.
her island. It was Linguini.
himself.
It was Mario. Mario lived there. She was above the volcano. Wait. No shot. She literally lived above the volcano, not even on the volcano. Mario lived in the volcano, was around the volcano and everything. His people died mining around the volcano for his land, and then suddenly Seneca's is his? Lingolini lived there first! It was his land! And then she took it away!
If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens.
Hi, Marty.
What do you want to do to Saps?
Justice for Mario!
Take him on site. We hunted him down the other day. We couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero,
Seneca did nothing
wrong.
wrong? Oh my.
Was a player named
Civil War in
Legacy.
the chat.
Me and my parent, we've just been
I'm
going
on
around to different
Mario's
houses, knocking
side!
on doors. I think we're gonna win
Justice
this
for
fight.
Mario!
Fox also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished
Hashtag
everything
not
he wanted
my
to do.
queen!
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not going to do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
Whoa.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your
Guys,
enemy
but the
wishes to
enemies have been
destroy you.
friends right now. It's like,
If you build a bridge,
dude, nobody's
they'll
been
use it to
fighting
invade
between
you.
1 and 2.
If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux
Flux is
believed it was
warmongering.
necessary
Yes!
to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jofiel, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
What?
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jofiel hit us pretty hard.
How did they
Meanwhile,
fucking
the
build
people
that?
of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the
Herobrine?
same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with. And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease and revenge.
Revenge?
They needed closure, and they were
Sabs.
determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved. Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So, Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Oh. Wait. Sheeshers.
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
I can't believe we got here because some reel said you must watch this and check out this video or die. I still haven't scrolled through it.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground, neutral ground.
Uh-oh.
Skating on West Helm territory.
Uh-oh.
Okay, okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Yeah, we did
Saps and
finish
his
Daily
crew
Dose.
then entered the Capitol.
Can
Hello.
I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Hello, how are you?
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately, Shpood rejected Saps' request for a meeting because Shpood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates.
The pirates.
Although when he arrived, things felt a little off.
Now, since you're here, you have to drop all your gear.
Whoa!
Wherever you think is the safer option. At the end of the day, I don't want any of you guys to get killed for something that I'm being framed for, you know?
No!
But then, suddenly...
Yeah,
Need to leave?
What? Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head. So he told Saps to run.
What's going on?
W comms?
1 second, we gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own or like just. Here, I'll explain to you on a sec. Just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust people right now, so. I'm
Oh my god, this is how I feel as a big bad wolf streamer.
Suspicious. As Saps ran, he pondered
Shut
his
the
choices.
fuck! I
Either he puts
didn't!
his life in
How
the
did
hands
you
of
say that before I even finished my sentence?
Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself. Or he runs away.
I didn't even finish my sentence! Oh my... He just left?
It's all alone. Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust.
Back
He
on
was
his
now all
own.
alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead.
I just knew from your cadence that it would be some dumb shit. Okay.
And so he ventured into the snow. And started collecting blocks. Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won.
No.
There's just no point anymore.
No.
On day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by. And he planned to jump off.
No!
But he didn't.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Aura! Day 8! Ooh.
Welcome everyone! Today we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death. Linnet, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dino's Earth.
I don't know massacres.
Step. Fight!
Remy! Go Remy! Remy the rat! The goat! Come on. Why did everybody just jump in? Yes!
He won!
Yes! W Remy!
Duel in the Coliseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of Dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself.
Yay!
And his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor Spood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't really know. What is the point of anything? We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Spood's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spood
In the
had sent spies across
Commonwealth.
the world to find Knight Arcturus.
He's found
and when
in
they
the
discovered
Commonwealth,
he was
you
staying in
say?
the Commonwealth, Spood immediately reached
James,
out
because
to
I love him
Sitzcraig to
once.
request he be handed back to Westhelm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzcraig decided to reject Spood's request.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They said that talk.
Whoa!
And so Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth.
Jesus!
This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with West Helm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jovial's grave,
Whoa!
and stolen Jovial's head.
Can I wear this? Hey, Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted
W.
Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who are now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. The very existence of the Cass Coalition
Hashtag my new queen.
a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who are mostly cheese merchants and call themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese, para el queso!
Since the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land...
Ish. I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What? On day 8, the player Oppenheimer
An
had
e-marry.
marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Ish, consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you.
The Barbenheimer wedding. E-marriage.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together
Kinay ka,
simultaneously.
Zoil.
It has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
Huh?
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While
Somebody kill him! Kill Floods!
Separate goals, they were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all of the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today.
Flux needs to go.
But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama: the murder of Linguini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Linguini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Linguini Mafia. Going back to Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching
I can't believe there was no war between
so Spood decided
Island
to
1 and
change
2.
strategy. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash, something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have everyone's support. And Spood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the Westhelm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Can we make a deal? We're running out of time.
Yes!
Saps is back. And Turntap's here too for some reason. This is interesting. Because the Covenant had brought Saps to Westhelm yesterday, Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
Hey, you can turn the sun away, paint the moon in blood. If we can do what we do best, we're nocturnal life.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Flexion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with
Wait,
the
this is
Commonwealth
it.
and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Lingolini situation. So Spoon
There is like an hour left.
And individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2. Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open
Guys, I need to know how this ends, okay? I already invested like literally more than half the video. I need to know how this ends.
area without a roof, they decided they
You can have all your opinions or anything about the video, but I need to know how it ends. I have to commit. Guys, by the way, this is a 2.5 hour video. This released like literally last month. 10 million views. Do you know how much money this generated for them? Holy revenue. Also, by the way, it's for Minecraft. No cursing whatsoever throughout the entire video. No nothing. Minecraft. Kids can watch it. Oh, that revenue must be fat.
Meeting, Spoon first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death.
No ads. I have YouTube Premium.
Spoon's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant
I'm
made his
sorry,
own statement.
Gator!
2 days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminar to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns.
You watched a movie on Ludo. I know you're gonna watch and finish this. Okay, you got me.
And rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Spoon's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with West Helm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance.
Oh my God.
Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew
Justice
that
for
his people were
Saps!
opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful
It's always
lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince them after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
Whoa. Cinema. I think what makes the video so good as well is the music.
For the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Oh no.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What is that? What does
we
that
are
mean?
not
That's vague. What does that
Are we
mean?
going to
corruption?
Listen,
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago...
What the...
Uh-oh.
What is this? About 15 members of the West Helm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions.
Wait.
Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
We're being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah. I agree.
After even more deliberation and after even more time passed...
Excuse me. You have to say something important. The troop of...
sounded like old XUC a little bit.
People that came by, they are apparently the military from West Helm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next like 5 minutes. I do not know.
Emperor Spood had grown impatient. After Spider informed him that progress was stalling, Spood had decided to send a squadron of the West Helm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Night Arcturus.
Bruh!
They're almost there, I think.
Guys, I have a question. How are people still having iron? If somebody has, like, dude, that guy has an iron helmet still. How?
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
Yo, what about he's a weep? They have 45 months, bro.
With their first plan failing, West Helm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
What the?
Huh?
They're forming a shield wall. They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone bail, bail.
The West Helm squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation.
Dude, Commonwealth is
West Helm then
so
went
lame.
around searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Night Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
Sus, where is he?
Meanwhile, at the Cast Coalition.
What is this one again? Is this the pirates or something? This guy has no armor?
Can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how
Demi, if you get an 8 out of 10 on the Scrandals.com dailies today, I'll give 50. Renyan, give me, I'm so, on God, after this video, I'm all yours, bro.
everyone's trying to
Hold on,
kill
okay?
Saps
I am
because of what he did.
dead.
And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
Give me like 50 minutes, dude. Like,
build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. For what?
For what?
Oh. You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps' place? And why is he gathering blocks?
You go to show Cass.
actually caught.
What do you think?
Interesting.
Interesting.
You know what? Go show this to Tricolor. And probably also Hyperion.
I'm on it.
The drama is
Citizen of
thickening.
The Gas Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof.
Wait! Saps is innocent, please!
But for some people, it did raise some questions.
Justice for Saps. Day 9. 999. Oh. Still kind of like the same kind of difference as before. Aww.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is and who he can really trust. See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire
Bye-bye, Helen
Lingolini
Keller.
Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue
True.
protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up.
Why are you guys question marking?
When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors, who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own.
Dude, their username is Helen Keller. Love sense.
Earlier yesterday, Queen Seneca had found out that Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill
down with the Queen! Down with the Queen!
This is why Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingolini's head.
No.
Let this be a lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcano.
What?
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone is against them, then we are not going to...
Benji's dead! Benji's dead!
What?
That's how you know this shit is not scripted, because people are dying in the most stupidest ways.
Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died. And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingolini.
What? Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingolini.
No!
At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingolini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island. But
these snakes! This nation of peace, my ass!
So he told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life. Now, because Benji had repented,
He had to go back to school, let's be real.
Decided not to punish Elysium and instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux was representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea. So later today, there would be a trial against the entire
Oh my god, somebody's
nation
username was
of
Maria.
Infernus.
Like, just Maria. Wow. Sheeshers.
Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Right, look.
Kill him. Kill Flux.
We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
being possibly responsible for the death of Jovial in any capacity.
Whoa! What was that?
We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do
because you
is simply
told
go
me
to the
that you
trial and
were.
prove that you're correct, which I believe.
This
you
is
are,
an
okay?
outrage against Luminara. I cannot
No.
believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
So if you were not meeting, run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial?
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both not.
Fine, I will go. But this is.
Your Honor,
this
my
is an
client said he was
outrage.
innocent. That's all the proof you need.
We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by Tricolor. He's like stopping every few seconds.
People stop, don't worry about it.
The group then passed through.
Why is he
Elysium
just
and were about to
stopping?
say
He's
Lost Island
trolling.
2 until.
Wait, he's messaging somebody.
Oh, hey!
Whoa! Whoa!
What? Wait, Flux is getting away? It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty. When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next move.
Legacy. Yeah? We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Trader. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough. Alright.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux had automatically become the leader of Luminara. Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
Oh my lord. Insane development has been going on.
Yesterday, Emperor Spoon had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempts to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spoon had received a message from a player named Addison27.
Addison27?
Head in exchange for netherite. Spoon accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
Armor.
Uh-oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
there it is. Oh, no.
Give it right now. I got it.
Now, this actually led to an alliance between Westhelm and Tricolor, the first ever multi-island alliance, and a strategic move by Spoon to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth. Later, Spoon also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that?
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant.
What?
This is because they believed Turntap was betraying the Covenant's value by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that Turntap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, Turntap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted
But
to
isn't
help
that a
him.
good thing?
In fact, the reason Turntap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Walk ahead.
Anyway, now that Turntap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which Turntap himself had
because I
trained
ate
to
once.
be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spoon could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here. You're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You killed our leaders.
It's
You
him!
destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
No!
Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. And are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright. Could you guys come inside?
Oh boy. Here we go.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me Saparada, and the Commonwealth gives you Night Arcturus.
Oh wow.
RT for Zaps. I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us take Saparada now. And then
No!
we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is? It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
We don't have him. We do not know where he's at.
Look, he
Sus!
comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me.
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada. They'll all declare war on you, and this will be the end of West Ham.
Oh my gosh.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate, you expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really your offer?
He's not innocent.
Alright.
Wait!
Get out.
Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck? What are we watching?
Soon, it would be time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because Seneca had told everyone that she actually planned to attend.
What are we doing?
As such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy. But Saps getting attacked.
Whoa! No!
Saps getting attacked again. The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is saying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out. These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control, and then...
No!
Someone's setting up Dripstone.
Turn tap!
And like that, Turntap was dead, killed by two disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge. What the?
Run, they're trying to kill us.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle.
Oh, Sap's lover.
Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone. Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis.
No! New politics!
It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war.
No, guys, I think this is it. I think we're reaching the end.
Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting. Now, of course, Spood suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead. Let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Why can't we just do it
if
now?
Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then
tactically you can watch on your
this
phone.
Will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
You're a hero, Spider.
Glory to Westhelm.
No, Spider! Oh, 7 in the
These
chat.
guys are all waiting for something to happen.
No. Skazzy, after 2 months, he died! For Spider! Wait,
what? Where is everyone?
oh, there's a fox.
The Commonwealth had been completely abandoned.
Wait. What?
See, after Zekor's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him. Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated.
So he just ran away like a
as
pussy?
a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all. Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
No. No, 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 no! This can't be it!
Infernus is massive.
She can't keep getting away with this! She can't!
Meanwhile, at the Caste Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party.
Wow, look at them, look at them, look at them, not touching not looking at where their world is going. Fuck you and your happy fucking country!
But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control.
This is Wakanda.
As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking them right at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery.
No, Saps is not dead.
Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps, or was it Flux?
It's Flo! Please be smart!
Earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
Nabala! Sige sa 11 months.
Island 1 is gearing up to invade us, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1
Nobody even invaded, by the way. Like, what the? Dude, he's still fear-mongering.
Probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing, which made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps' motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet he was still found guilty.
True. Think about it, Cass. Call me, Cass. Think about it.
Suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why.
What is it?
Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty.
Are you serious?
When Cass discovered this, she immediately
He's on Dema today? Oh, hello.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
Oh, sheeshers,
I never
McGeeshers.
thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Sounds good.
Oh my god.
All right.
Guys, this is it. Less than 20 minutes or like 20 something minutes left to the video.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, Three Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just a Luminaran, he was a friend, and I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
Get ready for war! Get ready for war!
And so, the Cass Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass stopped at Aperion to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president.
Yes!
Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
This is it! This is the ending!
The plan was simple. Aperion would invade Luminara from the south, while the Cass Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
Oh my gosh.
And I just,
Oh, they're here! They're here! Oh, look. Flux is running.
Kill him! Kill him!
They're after him.
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Oh!
Okay, wait.
Okay, he's eating the apple. Kill him, dude.
Surrender.
I'm not moving.
Stop.
Flux, you are under the arrest, killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor.
Bro, just kill him!
Outrage! And attempting my assassination.
Cursing in a Minecraft video?
There was a
Whoa!
bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
Wait, I thought it was
he's our president. They're trying to arrest our president.
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
Don't speaking to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
No!
Entitled to a fair trial.
No!
Come on.
All of a wasn't sure about what to do until...
Oh my brother, there's no way he's outrunning this. If it's there's no way. Wait.
Flux had killed 5 people using a secret trap he had built the day before. This
Bruh.
bought just enough time to escape.
You block up behind.
That said, Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after
Bro,
him.
is this
So
dream
when
or
he
what?
jumped to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean
Sorry.
and fled Island 2. Still, Cass and Aperion sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
I gotta move all of these people over to the Conquistador HQ because no one is safe in
Conquistador HQ.
Like that,
What
Legacy
are
had
these
taken over as leader
names?
of Luminara. Cass and Aperion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
Shuki, cuidado que soy tier 1.
Or so he thought.
Wait.
I am so confused on what's happening right
Oh
now.
my god.
Oh my god.
Do you guys get invited
When
to just
Flux's
go here?
trap
Wow,
went
what
off,
is happening?
The rest of the world
How do you get invited
had
for this?
A lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
On day 10, word began to spread about
I don't have
what
enough
had
clout, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Flux built that trap.
Which made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Dude, I think Flux was behind everything. Shaps was right.
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
Demi, they saw your boat tutorial video. Of course you wouldn't get invited. Whatever.
Hey, Saps, how do you feel?
I could speedrun Minecraft, you know.
Finally, I'm so happy.
For the first time since he had got into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side.
Dude, this music is nice.
And now, instead of hunting for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
Bro, this is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped in the first place.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Someone just...
I swear to God, people in Minecraft, especially in this video, they talk as if like their parents are in the next room. I don't know why. Salty Sack Chat, because of 2 months, they always talk like, they can't talk like in a normal tone and they have to whisper because like their parents are like maybe like, it's like late at night or something after school and they don't want to make it our parents like mad or something.
Flux going up the volcano.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh my God! There's no way.
Queen Seneca had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in.
Oh my God.
But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep.
On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
Couldn't you just build like TNT throwers and it's GG's?
Alright,
Today, we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all.
My king!
Look who he is. He was my brother.
Vietnam!
Everyone's brother. And they took him from us. They took him.
Of course, you think about bombs? Okay.
So many of our people and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our entire island.
Okay, vamos, amigos, vamos. All right, everyone in.
Vamos, vamos!
Let's go, let's go. All right, let's go, everyone.
Why don't we just bomb them? Shut up! Where's Oppenheimer? Sorry. He's too busy getting married, bro.
My home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts.
Yes.
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends. Today, we walk ahead, we storm the volcano, and we get justice!
Yes! Yeah!
Thank you, Saps. All right, everyone, listen up.
God, when he did that, I thought he was gonna kill him.
There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers. So let's stick together and let's win this thing. Come on!
All right, here we go.
Yes! Down with Cynthia! Down with Flux!
You make me all blind with your civil rights. You demand that I eternize your name. Walk ahead.
Oh my
I just know some people's PCs are exploding right now.
You cover us in shame, and I take the blame. Living by the rules to which high school blues. Walk ahead.
That's like 500 people right there, like 600.
Big cannons keep provoking. Blood red sun starts choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense? Eating away, telling us to stop and obey.
Okay, cinematics. Whoa.
They're pouring water on the lava, but the water still burns.
Wait, the water's burning because... Right, I forgot.
Okay, send out the covenant now, right now.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, big fighting on the ground right now.
Guys, how the fuck can you tell from person to person right now? Do they have like anything? Oh, their shields. Oh my!
Chaos on the ground as well. It's the Covenant.
Get down off our mountain.
your mountain.
They got it, they got it.
Everyone retreat! Retreat!
Remy! No, Remy! Remy died!
The final push, here we go.
No! LeBron?
They're in.
Somebody's using it with LeBron.
Oh,
Look out for the hole. Watch out for the hole. With you guys.
Pew, pew, pew. Liz. Wait, who's winning? Who's winning? Oh my god, wait. And the last people they kill is all the leaders. What is happening? Krago died! Yes! Yes! Finally! Now Flux! Oh my, is he really gonna run away again? No way. No! Did he die? He's dead as fuck though, right? Oh, guys, we didn't see the end. We didn't see the Flux died. Uh-oh. What happened? He had the fire res. Uh-oh. Oh my.
no. Surely not.
No.
No, of course he has a total. Of course.
Where was he? I saw him. We're gonna kill him. Run away!
He's missing? Hold on.
The typing back, alright.
Alright guys, let's go.
The 1v1. Come on, Sabs, my goat. You can't lose this. Hi, Weskarok. We're watching a video.
No way.
Oh my god!
Wow, you actually showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Let's make this a fair fight, okay?
God, I'm so
Flux.
fire rioting! Fire
Dying right
rioting!
now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to.
Oh my!
I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, no! Sabs! my... Bro, why is nobody shielding, bro?
Oh my gosh!
Oh! The tank!
Saps had killed Flux, and with that,
I
Flux's
dreamed
reign
of days like
terror
this!
was over.
Absolute cinema. Glory. And that's it. GG's. Days later. Oh! Well.
Today, we gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus.
Since then, I think we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces.
Yes.
But winning had come at a high cost.
No, Remy. Wood Mom and Wood Daddy!
After the war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle,
Is
and
this
then
World War I? What the
eventually
fuck?
decide how to move on. Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
In the corner of the crowd.
Guys, we finally had peace.
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war.
But I met's dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life. Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival. And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
Yay, the bridge!
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned to Island 2.
Guys, we have the happy ending! We have the happy ending! Guys, remember when Saps escaped from the bridge?
It wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cass Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy.
Oh.
And Knight Arcturus was still in hiding, yet to be found by Westhelm.
Wait, what?
It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
Do we all so slowly lose control?
And then the nuke finally fell and everybody died.
Yeah, we still have some work to do. We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
Jury, you have heard all of the evidence. If you find
This is so cute, guys.
guilty of aiding Fluxion with
TLDR?
error, jump now.
What do we learn here is that war solves all issues, guys.
When we first met, I ran away screaming from you because I thought you could have
Oh my god!
But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens.
Oppenheimer!
Barbie,
do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only candidate?
I do.
Barbenheimer!
I do. Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us. 3, 2, 1.
So slowly lose control as emotions overflow, falling into the unknown. Or do we all guard our small fragile hearts?
We're absolutely cinema, dude. Sheeshers. Oh my god. The Fresh Prince of Con Air, the Crusader Prime, will come in on Social Chat with the tier 1s and took it Koida, the tier 1. Guys, GG's. That was the 1,000-player simulate civilization, rich and poor. We started watching it because of this one reel.
You just have...
Guys, and now I get to comment on it. I'm gonna watch it. I'll give my opinion in 2.5 hours. Update 1. Absolute cinema. Worth every second. I highly recommend. Update 2. This feels like I'm watching a real Netflix series. So many twists, good music selection, go to characters, 10,000 out of 10. Oh. Oh my god, dude, that was so good. Let's see the comments. Some guy on Instagram said you must watch this video. Trust me, so here my 4 a.m.